Greetings! We're here in the Mount Hood National Forest, taking in the vista on rocky Butte. And it's out here on the east slopes of the Cascades. Here, this vista is pretty stunning. It's kind of just a random little peak out here in these mountains. But once you get up here, the forest is falling away out onto the Columbia Basin and Plateau. And it's just amazing. You can see so far. And of course, it's really properly named because there are huge rocks all over the place up here. Even a big giant cable thing. I don't know what that thing's for. And looking out over here, of course, Mount Hood. Rising up over there is just a beautiful snow-capped, half shrouded in clouds peak. Stunning. There's this really cool rock over here that I wanted to take a little closer look at. So I'll make my way through the millions and millions of ants here and all these rocks. There are ants everywhere. Today happens to be the summer solstice, and so I went for a little jog/hike to get up here from my dispersed campsite. This thing's cool. To mark the solstice and the first official day of summer, the longest day of the year, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful day it is. I'm surprised to see any clouds at all, but the mountains like to make clouds, so that's kind of the deal that you'll have to strike with coming out in the mountains. The mountains make the weather. And this is a really cool rock up here. Wow. Getting up here is a little tricky. Wow, look at all this. You have to know where the road is and know how to get there. Oh, I wonder what that is. That almost looks like mountain goat hair. I don't think there's mountain goats up here. But getting up here, you're coming from probably the town of Womack, which is out that way. And Ty Valley's out there. This is Ty Ridge. And way out there, you can't see it because of the haze, is the Deschutes River. But man, what a view! A little bit obscured for the southern Cascades, the northern Cascades view to the south here. Be seeing Jefferson and stuff like that. But man, the view of the mountain is just really great. It's such a... I'm going to try and zoom. See if my silly camera will zoom. Oh, the mountain's gorgeous. Love you, Mount Hood. You're gorgeous. Now, the road is... Oh, you know, it's a Forest Service road, so it's... the condition is the condition. I'm not that far from the trailhead here. That's why I chose to make this my jog. Woo, breezy, breezy. This is east and the wind is coming straight into me. Guess what the National Weather Service forecast for the wind direction today? West wind. They seem to not understand their cardinal directions because every day that they forecast west wind, it's been east. Every day that they forecast north wind, it's been south. And so on and so forth for, the last 90 days that I've been in the Pendleton National Weather Service forecast area. They don't seem to understand that when the wind is coming out of the north, you don't say south wind. That's the direction the wind is traveling to, not from. And a lot of people get that wrong. Hang out with some surfers for a while. You'll get your wind directions really, really down. Like when they say onshore or offshore, people go, oh, onshore, that means it's blowing from on the shore. No, that means it's blowing onto the shore from the ocean. That's when they say onshore conditions are not good for surfing because it blows to the back of the waves and knocks them down. There's this big ridge over here. Look at all these big rocks. Look at this boulder right here. It's just hanging out. It looks like it should just go dink that way. Wow. This is really cool up here. Now, my goal is to actually go down to the spur road that comes in on this side. However, there's a good quarter mile of just forest, so I don't know what I'm going to encounter up here. There is a dispersed site down there, but when I came up the last time, it was all snow, so I have no idea. Well, I need to hurry up and get back on the trail and figure out how I'm going to get down that way. I'm going to rely on the phone to a certain extent. Whoa, geez, that breeze. But I do know that if I go, there's our marker, we are at the top. Whoa. I do know that if I go downhill from here, whoa, goodness, that wind just came up out of nowhere. I will definitely encounter the road that I am camped off of, and I'm very familiar with it, so I can't really get lost, but jump down. Woo. This thing here, it kind of takes the cake. It's so cool. But this will be a little bit of an adventure. It was easy getting up here, just a little huffing and puffing up the trail. But wow, really great. Up here on Rocky Butte. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, to get down, I have to figure it out, but if anything interesting happens, I'll definitely have to share that part of the adventure with you, but I expect nothing serious to go down. So with this beautiful view of the mountain in my eyes, the sun on my skin, I'm gonna have to get on going. But I want to thank you so much for joining me here for a few minutes to take in the scene of the top of Rocky Butte here in the Mountain Hood National Forest, to take in this beautiful, beautiful vista, cool rock formations, cool old trees, and as always, ants. Ah, the hatching.